everyone. As you know, we are doing chapter 4 HTML, grade 10th. And in this chapter, we have completed almost all the tags. Fine. So, in last video, I told you about the questions we'll do in this video. Like, we'll make the different tables. So, in your book, in your new book on page number 177, this question is given. And this question is asked like one code is given and four options that which one is the correct table for the given code. But we will do this question in different way. How we'll do? We'll write the code for these different tables. So this is the first table, this is second, third and fourth. So in these tables, little difference is there you can observe. Fine. For first table, we'll check the code. What code will be? Like here, first of all, we need to use the table tag because table tag is used to design the table, to give the format to the table. In HTML, everything is possible because of tags only, because tags are the predefined commands. So here first we will write the table, and if you will not write here border of the table, border attribute you will not use, then the table will appear without border, means this border will not appear if you will not use the border attribute. So with table tag we need to use the border attribute. Now here you need to check that how many rows and columns will be in your table. So from here you can check, if you check first column, 1 2 3, 3 rows are there, but you need to check all the columns, because in these tables row span and col span can be used. In second column, if you check 1 2 3 4, 4 rows are there, and check in third as well, 1 2 3 4 4. Okay, so from here it is decided that how many rows are there in this table. 4 rows. Like if these 3 rows merged here, then how many rows will be? अगर इन तीनों rows को merge कर दें तो यहाँ पर आपको एक ही box दिखेगा. So in this column how many rows will be? 1 and 2, क्योंकि ये तीनों तो merge हो जाएंगी तो ये एक box form करेंगी. तो यहाँ पर 2 है, 2, 4 और 3. Then you need to consider the maximum number as the number of rows in the table. In same way, we will check for the columns. If we check for the column, that how many columns are there in this table? Column 1, 2 and 3. No column is merged here. Here only row span is used. Fine. So this table is with 4 rows and columns 3. 3 columns and 4 rows. So if we write the code for this table, first of all we need to define the tr table row. First we need to define tr table row, and in this table row we need to define the columns, that how many column in first row, how many column in first row. 3 columns are there, so 3 times we need to use the td tag, td. And in td tag, if we use the td tag, then this box will be formed and this content must be written in between the opening and closing of the td. So here I'll write column 1 and then I need to close the td. This box is completed. Then in same way second and third, then we can copy or paste this code 2 times, and here what will be written? Column 2 and here 3. Same tag, td tag. If we will copy it, the complete format will be copied. Here we'll change only, instead of 1 we'll write 2, and in this row instead of 2 it will be written 3. So in this way we can create the table. And in last, after completing the code for one row, if we check here after column 3 no further cell is there, so here we'll complete the tr, we'll close it, tr table row. So this is the format. Now if we check next row, tr we will write, and in this tr if we check what is merged, 2 rows are merged in this. So in first td we will write the span. Which span? Row span it is. So here we will write row span, and how much it is? Its value will be 2, because we are merging 2 rows here, and here in td we will write the content AAAX, and then we'll close the td. After that, in same way, AA, AY and triple A Z will be written. Then this row will be closed. Fine. Come to the next part. We'll do practical of all these four part, but first we need to understand that how we can write the code and which span is used in this, row span or col span. Okay. Here you can check. No span is used in B part. No span is used. A simple table is given. But what is done here? It is given empty box here. So if we use the TD and nothing we write here and we close the TD, then also it will not give this much space. The table, this line will be shifted here, this your table will be, if you will not write any content, means one thin line will be or thin box will be, but we want to display in the same height. So we had used height and width attributes. So we can give the height or we can give the width. Now we need to understand what is the height and width. This is the height. For this column, this is the height and this is the width. Vertical is the height, vertical, and horizontal is the width. This is horizontal and this is vertical. So till here, this height is till here. This is the height and this is the width. Fine. So we can use the height and width attributes. Then next, here you can check. First is empty. This box is empty. And here in last row, we have merged. So friends, you will tell that what we have merged here, rows or columns. If we are in same row, you can check from here. If we are in same row, and one box is formed by merging different cells, then what it is? Col span, because we had merged here different columns. Three columns were there, 1, 2 and 3, and we have merged these three columns and formed a box. So here what we will write, col span or row span? Col span we will write, col span. And how much it will be its value? Its value will be 3 because we have merged three columns here, 1, 2 and 3. Three columns made a one box. And again here you can check this code is the first one that in which we had merged rows. Two rows were merged in this row span equal to 2, and here you can leave the cells blank, or what you can do, you can merge all these three. So friends, now we have done the row span and col span. Now in notepad we will write the code for it. Okay, so first of all I need to open notepad, because notepad is the text editor to write any, when we want to write anything or any program we want to write in the HTML, then what we can use, any text editor, and here we are using the notepad. So in this notepad, uh, I'll show the browser window. This is the first part of question 7 on page number 177, grade 10th book. So here you can check column 1, column 2 and column 3. In first row it is given, then AAAX. This box is merged, and then this complete code is given. So how we can write code for this table? So it is written over here. You need to check only table, then border I given. I'll show you if I'll erase the border. So what will be the output? You can check. Your table will be, but without border. No border will be given to the table. So we want to give the border. So we need to write it. Border is equal to any value you can write. Like I have written 3. So first we'll check for the value 3. Okay, this is the value 3. If I increase the value of the border, then the thickness of the border will be increased. So you can check, I have given value 10. So you can check this border. This border's value is increased. Fine. Now we will check TR. TR is the first row. TH I written. TH is the table heading. Like if we write in TH table heading, then this text, whatever text we write in between the opening and closing TH, that will be bold. And first row, in first row we have used TH, and in rest of the rows TD, table data and table header. So here in output you can check only the first row is in bold. Okay, so come to next, second row, TD, row span 2. And what is this? We align top. We align top. Friends, I told you in last video that two type of alignment we can use. One simple align, that is horizontal alignment. One is V align, vertical alignment. Okay, so three values we can use for V align: top, middle, and bottom, and for aligned left, center, and right. So here you can check. Triple A X is written. If I erase this V align, then you can observe the changes. Check. It is by default in center. Middle it is. Okay. So if you want to place on top, here you want to place, you need to write there V align is equal to top. And if you want to place it here in the bottom, then you need to write V align is equal to bottom. Fine. We'll check for bottom. I'll copy and paste the code so that you can easily understand and observe the changes. Here we'll do V align. I'll write bottom, and if I run the program, you can check. This is the V align top and this is bottom. So this is the different. And if you will not use the align, V align, then this text will be displayed in middle. Okay, the default value is middle. Okay, now you can observe that there are two tables and no space is given between these two tables. So if you want to give the space between these two, you need to use one empty tag. Can you suggest me name of that tag? That is the BR tag. Yes, friend, that is BR tag. Okay, where I need to use that? I want to give the space between two tables. So here I'll write BR and save the program. Every time you need to save the program and refresh or reload the page. Here you can see the changes. Okay, I also told you about the height and width attribute. Fine. If you want to increase the width, column width, so in this we'll use width is equal to 150. If we give, we'll check. You can check what is increased width. And friends, one more important point: if you increase the width in any cell of a column, then the complete column will be given in the same width. Not only that cell, the complete column's width will be changed. Here we have changed the width, but you can see that complete column's width is changed. Okay, if we give this width in, if we want to give the same width to all the columns, so how we can do it? We can copy this, and in these columns E H we can write it. Now you will observe the changes that all the columns width will be 120. Fine. In this way we can increase the width of the column. Okay, if you also want to increase the height of the column, means this space will be increased. Fine. Again we'll go to the notepad and here we will write what we want to increase: height. And how much height you want to give? Fine, I written here 50. So first we can check for this height. You can observe that height is increased. Height is increased. And if you want to give same height in all the cells, then you can write in any cell. Fine, I'll write in different cells. You can check here. This is the code. I'll copy the code, and here I'll write in this. In any cell you can write. Okay, so I saved the program, reload it. You can check what is done here. The height of the table is increased. Fine. In any TD you can give the width or height. If you give the height, then height will be increased of the complete row. If you give width, the complete cells, complete columns width will be changed. So friends, here you can check this code. This column 1, column 2, column 3 is given in the center and in bold. It is because of TH only, table header. Whatever text you write in TH, that will be displayed in the center as well as in bold. In center as well as in bold. If you want to shift this code, this text in right, you can shift it to the right. Fine. I want to shift this. This is bottom. Fine. I'll copy it this is bottom, and this must be middle, and one more is there, this must be, so here I can write top. So now you can observe the changes. This is bottom, middle, and top. Fine. If you want to change the horizontal alignment, then you can use the align. Like you want to place this triple BY on right side. So you can easily change the code. How you can change triple B? First you need to check where it is. This is triple BY. Where you want to place it on the right side. So for horizontal alignment, you need to use the align attribute ALIGN, and where you want to place it on right side. Fine, you can save and reload the page. So you can check it. It is placed on the right side. Fine friends, in this video till now we have done the A part. In this I told you the complete table, means how you can make a table. What is the difference between the TH and TD, table header and table data. Table header will be displayed in the center by default and bold. And also I told you the difference between the row span and col span. How you can use the row span and col span. Now move to the next B part. Fine. So we need to open that. We need to open second part. So to open that second part, we need to select that. Fine. Okay. That is the B part. Seventh question, B part. So here you can check. If I directly run this B part, so you can check it here. This empty box is given. Rest of the code is simple. Simply you can make a table, and you can use the border attribute. Then 3 TD or TH you can use in the first. You need to check only the content is given in bold or not. Then again in one row 3 TD are given. Then in this row you need to check and understand the code. What is given? Like if you will not use this, simply we have written the TD, nothing we have written inside opening and closing TD. In all these, close the TR. Now observe the changes. Again I'll open this B part. It will take only 1 minute. Control plus O, shortcut key we need to press here. Then we need to select that where we have saved our program. This is the program. So you can check over here that if you will not write anything in the column, you haven't written anything here. If you will not write anything here, then what it will do, it will display the box like this. The height is not uh, more, means here we need to give the height attribute with some value. Fine. Okay, here we will use in this TD height, or how much, like we can check the height once. Fine, it is okay. If we want to increase, we can increase the height. How we can increase? We can increase its value. Like if we give the 50, then this will be fine. It is more than enough. So we'll change this. We'll give it 22. Fine friends, now we will open third C part. So in C part, first we'll check the output of the C part. What is the output? This is the output. Here we need to give one blank column, not complete column, one cell, and in last row we need to use the col span. Okay, for same we need to open the code also. So from here we will select our file C part. So here you can check. This is the table tag, table border we have given, and then TH. The first row is same, column 1, 2, and 3. Then triple A X, triple A Y, triple A Z. Then TR, TD. Okay, this is blank because in first row nothing we don't to write here in this box. So this is blank, and here you can observe that height we haven't written. Why we have not written height? Because in this only one cell is blank. Rest of the two cells are having data, triple BY and triple BZ. So the height of row will be considered as the maximum height of any column in that particular row. So in previous example, no data was given in any of the columns for a particular row. But here in two cells data is given. That's why no need to use the height attribute here. And in last row, you can check the call span. How much is call span? 3. For this code, you can check the output. This is the output for this. Okay, now we need to open the next question, next part of the same question, D part. So D part is this. For this, you know which span we need to use. We need to use the row span because here we have merged two cells. Okay, cell 1 and 2. Here we have merged two cells, and here what we have done? We left the blank cells. So no need to use the height again. Okay, we can open the next code, that is D part of the same question. This is the D part. Fine. Table, border, and TR. First row is the same. Then in second row span 2. Why row span 2? Because here we have merged two rows. Two rows. This one. Okay. Fine. Move next. Here triple CX, and here you can check no attribute is used. Height attribute is not used here. Okay, so by using these attributes, row span, call span, we can merge the number of rows and columns, and by using the height and width attribute, we can give the height and width of the table or particular row and column. And by using the v-align or align attribute, we can change the alignment of the text. So friends, if you will watch this video, you will completely understand the table tag. In next video, we will do next question that is given on page number 178. There one table is made, and in that table row span and call span is used, and after that we will do the theoretical questions given in the form of table on page number 183. So understand these tags, try yourself. You can write the code, and this code can be asked in board exam. You need to prepare well this code. Okay, bye everyone, thank you.